Well, based on the information and what we have been observing in the social media, it's pretty clear that pre-poll rigging in Pakistan is in full swing. There is not just one or two pieces of evidence, there are literally hundreds of thousands. We all know how Pakistan's electronic and print media is completely under threat from Pakistani military establishment, and they are finding it very hard to report facts. On the other hand, if you start exploring the social media, you will find that there are hundreds of videos available where the candidates are complaining that they have been visited by the men in uniform and they are being threatened. There is a word which is used for intelligence agencies called aliens, or a creature from an outer planet that they are visiting. And if you look at how things are progressing towards 25th of July, Imran Khan's PTI is clearly a favorite of Pakistani military establishment, and it is being afforded the status accordingly. Its candidates are being scrutinized in a jiffy. On the other hand, the candidates belonging to Muslim League and other political parties are having a tough time. We all know that how Chaudhry Nisar Ali Khan, who was the interior minister during the time of Mr. Nawaz Sharif, and he is supposed to be very close to Pakistan's military agency called ISI. He is running his election campaign as an independent candidate, and he has been given the electoral symbol of Jeep. And now we are hearing reports from Punjab province that intelligence agencies personnel are visiting candidates belonging to Muslim League Noon, Mr. Nawaz Sharif's party, and these candidates are being forced to withdraw their nomination or return party ticket and then join or run election campaign as an independent candidate and use the symbol of Jeep. So we can see clearly emergence of a mysterious group in the upcoming election. In urban Sindh, we all know how MQM has been marginalized and has been forced to have many factions, and we know how difficult it is for anyone who claims to be part of MQM to actually participate in election. The real MQM has been barred from contesting election and has decided to boycott it because MQM's head office is called 90 are still are closed, they are sealed, and so are most of its offices. Anyone owing allegiance to party founder and leader Mr. Altaf Hussain is not allowed to contest an election. And on the other hand, where on one hand we are seeing the legitimate popular political forces being marginalized, secular forces being marginalized, liberal candidates being marginalized. On the other hand, what we are observing is that the sectarian outfits, extremist religious groups, they have been given a license to actually carry out their venomous campaign throughout Pakistan. And it is surprising that recently, when Pakistan was facing this critical situation, whether to be placed in on grey list of FATF or not, the same day when this question was being discussed, this issue was being reviewed, Pakistani authority that deals with the threats of terrorism decided in a shocking move to unfreeze the assets of a notorious sectarian organization and its head. And this gentleman is now allowed to have access to his financial assets. And also freely move throughout Pakistan with weapons. So it is from the evidence, based on the evidence, it appears to be a sham election. It's already pre-rigged. And it's very clear, Pakistani military establishment, a certain group of generals, the hierarchy of ISI, they all have decided who is going to win and who is going to lose. Whatever government is planted, it will be a puppet government, and it will only do the whims, as per the whims and wishes of Pakistani military establishment. The people of Pakistan will be the biggest loser because they have been practically disenfranchised and they don't have the free will to choose their candidates. So it's a pretty tragic situation, and we expect the international community to come forward and very closely scrutinize this election. And if it comes to this, that the international community has, at certain point, has to declare this election as unacceptable, I think that would be a right step in the right direction. Thank you.